Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters, formerly known as Moon Directed. I have some of the cards already pulled because I started recording and then the camera just cut out, and I don't know if my thing was full, so I went through and deleted some videos. So hopefully that was the problem. So we'll see how it goes from here. So welcome to the video that's going to cover the energy for the next 2 weeks. We are talking the 21st of April through the 4th of May. And we'll take a look at what the energies hold for you. We'll take a look at that full moon that is happening in Scorpio. And so for you, that would be your 4th house of home. And that is happening on the 26th or the 27th, depending on where you live in the world. So we'll take a look at that also. So your overall energy for this next couple of weeks, you have the Acrobat or the Page of Stones. This is willing to take a leap of faith in the direction that you want to go in order to create a foundation, an opportunity. It's an opportunity to create something that you really, really want. So, what you really, really want. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the cards. We'll see what's going on. Okay, so I do want to point out a couple of things that are going on this week. Real quick, though, is we do have Venus in Taurus and the Sun are all in Taurus. Venus and Mercury and the Sun are all in Taurus now. And so there's a slowing down of the energy. And so even though this is stones and this is kind of like a Taurus energy, it's taking a leap in order to create a foundation. And so there is some movement forward. We do have Mars moving into Cancer on Friday the 23rd. That Mars is in fall in Cancer, and so it's not real super excited to be there, but it does allow us to go a little deeper, dig a little deeper into our emotions and figure out what it is we really want. Venus is going to square off with Saturn. Mercury is going to conjunct Venus, and then also square with Saturn after Mercury has conjuncted with Uranus, and then Venus will conjunct with Uranus. And so there is all this energy around making decisions around the heart space of what it is that you value. What do you value? Be willing to take the leap for it. Where are the places where you're going to make the big turns in your life and the big changes? And taking the time to pause, to catch your breath, and try to figure out what it is that you most want to bring in. We do have a nice flow of energy between Mercury and Pluto. And Venus is asking you to really check in on what your dreams are. So there's a lot happening over the course of the next couple of weeks. We also have the Sun going to come into exact conjunction with Uranus and shine a light on these big changes. And so it might feel like a leap of faith, but if you notice, he's got a little monkey friend. And so it's about having fun and enjoying life again. So past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I will clarify with these decks the overall messages for it, and then we'll get into the full moon that is happening April 26th and 27th. So, and I don't know if I already said that, but I started the video once before. Your overall energy here we have is the Three of Spirals, which is like the Three of Wands. This one's interesting. This is like the tree and all this wisdom coming out, and you have roots growing everywhere. It feels like there's multiple opportunities for you. There's multiple opportunities. Which one is of value to you? Because if you notice that Acrobat, it's like a pole vaulter. He's only taking one, right? He's only going to take one. And then he's going to leap with that. But you have multiple opportunities that I think that when you like plant. So if you consider, if you think of the vaulting pole as like a sapling that you are going to leap forward with, and then you plant it into the ground as you're leaping forward, then I believe it starts to grow the roots and starts expanding, and it creates opportunities for you. That's what it feels like when I look at these two cards together. So there's a lot of support from spirit and wisdom to promote growth in an arena of your life that you would really like to move forward in, that will create a sense of stability. In the recent past, in the area of where you've been trying to gain knowledge, we have the Six of Scrolls. And actually what's really interesting is because they call it scrolls and not swords, it is about gaining knowledge, but it's through your intuition. See how she's got her little head third eye to third eye with the elephant, and the elephant really looks like gathering information and guidance from the Akashic records, from really tapping into your intuition and your higher self and knowing who you are and where you came from and where you're going. So this is some really powerful, potent energy of healing, healing through ancestral energy and past life experiences and experiences that have passed in this life also. In the area of how to transform your life, you have to take the leap of faith. We have the Page of Spirals, the Page of Wands. This is having fun and taking the opportunity and going for it and not letting any little boulders get in your way, but instead look for the joy, look for the fun in life, and be willing to move in that direction. So this is a very action-forward, action-oriented spread so far about really taking the chance and the risks to go where you want. And I say that, and we end up with, in the future, you getting a little stuck up in your head. We have the Celtic owl, which is the Hanged Man. This is a wise barn owl, but he's staring at this knot, this knot of knots. So many knots, right? And it's like a puzzle. And I feel like if you pull the right string, you can unravel it. Sort of like, when you have a sweater that's kind of has a loose knit to it, and you pull one of the pieces of yarn by accident, and the whole thing unravels. I think in this case, that would be a good thing. It's not when it's your favorite sweater. Just saying. In the recent past, you have been really up in your head. So we have the Five of Scrolls in the area of the anxieties and the doubts coming through. But that is the Sword of Truth. And it's piercing all of the information that you have gathered from the past. It's like the sword in the stone. It can be removed and they can be set free, like let them go. Like this is stuff in the past that no longer counts, that should no longer matter. Things to release and let go of. We have a full moon coming up and there will be an opportunity for you to release and let go of so you can start creating the growth, right? And this is the present. So you're probably already working on this. It's almost like you pulled the sword from the stone and all of the past things blew away, because that's what I'm seeing. And it's great because here you are, Leo, showing up for yourself. We've got the sun. We've got the sun in the heart space moving forward. So I feel like you're coming into your own. You're making some choices and decisions. You're leaping forward. I think you figure out how to unravel whatever the situation is for you that gives you what it is that you most need. In the recent past, you were feeling a little out of your power. We have the Queen of Spirals, which is the Queen of Wands. This is feeling inspired. This is being in control. This is knowing what it is that you need and want, right? And this was in the area of obstacles. And I think you were a little lost. I think you were a little up in your head. But then when you decide to take action, when you decide to move into that superpower of yours, of moving forward, of being in charge, of running your own life, not letting other people tell you who and what you are, but you decided, no, I'm in charge and I can say who and what I am. I think that's when you started moving things forward in a way that really was working for you, because look at this, we have the Four Spirals. So I love this. We've got in the area of how do you transform the situation, you need to take action. In the heart space, you have opportunities for growth, and in the area to create action, there's this four. The four is the stability. It's the holding space for what it is that is truly important to you and that you're really trying to create for yourself. And we are talking about coming into your fourth house of home and letting the sun shine, allowing yourself to be fully who you are. And then we have justice. Perfect. And then the balance comes in. So this is about regaining your balance, even though it feels like it as you vault forward, you're like, I don't know, I've only got the stick in the ground. But that stick will grow roots, and it will create the space and this ability for you to really start a foundation and to bring your life back into the ultimate kind of balance. When we have the Justice card, we have Matt showing up here. And so you can do this. You can create, and oh goodness, there's a lion in it. Can you see that? You have a lion. So this is you coming back and stepping into your own power of being who you are. while I'm getting out the clarifiers here, I do want to remind you to please hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it on YouTube. It is everything. I have put out a video on Monday. I'm going to start putting them out on Sunday. I got some requests that the Monday video I did be a Sunday video. So we'll start doing that. It is soul growth. And so if you would like to join us, it's for star seeds, intuitives, empaths, light workers, and it's a chance to go a little deeper. So we'll put it on Sundays so that you have time to really get into the energy, and so then you can relax into that energy and use that. And I think that was a really great idea. And then, so check that out. I'm also starting an ambassador program for my channel called The Beams of Light. And if you want to join up to do that, the details for that are in that first video that came out on the 19th, so just a couple days ago. So if you want to check that out, and I will probably write up more about it and put it into a post in the community section. So let's see what we have going on for you here. Oh my goodness, look at this. You've got your soulmate and a message in the bottle. This is news and information coming towards you. Some of you are really finding where you belong. Soulmate doesn't necessarily mean a love relationship. I'm not really seeing love showing up here. I'm seeing you coming into your own. So some of you may be finding out that you're pregnant. Congratulations. Some of you may be getting engaged or getting married. Again, congratulations. Some of you may have heard from a friend or an opportunity, a job or something, but this feels very much around the home. So it could be a friendship that's coming through. It could be a love relationship. This is really beautiful. This is an opportunity to feel safe. And oh my gosh, I have had this deck for years and I've never noticed before that he's holding a key. He's holding a key, and here we have a house. And so I feel like there's someone coming in that really helps, that you're saving, that you're holding the space for, that you build something very beautiful with. You have stretch and explore, which really looks like this energy of once you plant that stake in the ground and allow it to grow and to really become something really special. And we have spread your seeds. And so spreading your seeds, it's kind of like blowing on the dandelion fluff. It's where are the opportunities? Where are you willing to leap into? Where are you willing to see what takes root? What grows its own root? What can grow in the direction that you would really like? This is interesting too, because we have this message in a bottle, and this is the dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. And so maybe you are the one that has the message in the bottle where you contact your soulmate. Again, it could be a child, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a spouse, it could be a significant other, or someone that's coming in. But it feels like someone you already know for some reason. We have the gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. Find new ways of solving problems. Be willing to leap forward. And I feel like you're going to work with somebody. They have the key. They have the solution. Working together gets you guys there. This is really a very, it brings a balance and the justice. And I feel like there's an ability here over the next couple of weeks to really spread your roots out in the place that you want to be, create and hold space for the kind of relationship life that you want to have. And so this looks absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at that full moon. That full moon is happening at 11:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. So depending on where you are, it's either going to be on the 26th or on the 27th. It is at 7 degrees and 6 minutes of Scorpio. So any of the fixed signs is going to be affected, and that is you. Leo is a fixed sign, Taurus and Aquarius. Also, water signs will be affected by this, anywhere between like 29 degrees of the previous sign. So for you, Leo, from 29 degrees of Cancer to about 15 degrees of Leo, you will feel this energy if that is where your sun is, or any other planetary placements that you have, or say you're an ascendant, like your rising sign or your moon sign. Those kinds of things will be really affected by this energy, and this energy is going to be in opposition to Uranus and Taurus, almost exactly, because the Uranus is at 8 degrees. So this is a very strong opposition with Venus and Mercury not too far away. We've got coming into square with Saturn up in up in Aquarius at about 12 degrees. And so it's about making choices and decisions. And it's really about choices and decisions around the home, because we have Vesta, which is an asteroid, but she is about home and hearth, and it is happening in your 4th house. And so this becomes very significant. Vesta is currently in Virgo, your house of what you value, at 8 degrees. And so this is energy of making choices about what's important to you and how to co-create with spirit, co-create with other people, what it is that you want that makes you feel truly at home, truly safe, truly loved in the soulmate energy, right? Okay, so let's see what we give, because you guys have a lot of guidance that came through. So I have this relatively new deck to me, Mist of Avalon. I'm going to read it. Look, you have, oh gosh, Bloyuad? Anyways, it's got an owl, which is what I thought was interesting. Kind of looks like Athena, right? So it says manifestation, authenticity, renewal, and freedom. Okay, let's take a look at what it says in the book. Number 33, that's like Empress energy. That's growing stuff. It's also the 6th put together of the soulmate energy. So this is really beautiful. Okay, here we go. A human-formed goddess, heart, spirit, and strong-willed cannot be tamed. Oh, sounds just like a Leo, right? Human-formed goddess, heart, spirited, and strong-willed cannot be tamed. That's you, Leo. All right, redeem your true self and break free from the confines of what others and society say you are. Reclaim the parts of you that have been taken prisoner in one form or another. Choose freedom of self-expression. You are uniquely you and free to express yourself as you wish. So here, when the obstacle was you stepping into your power, this full moon is going to help you, and it's going to enable you to remember who you are, stepping into your power, reclaiming that bold sun confidence energy that you have. We also have here Guinevere, which is always about love. We have beauty, love, the feminine power, and sexuality. And it's number 20, which is 2, which is like 2 of Cups kind of energy. Okay. Allow the true love of your soul to radiate, and you shall see the natural beauty of love all around you expand. So in other words, when you are truly who you are, then you will attract in a reflective energy that is supportive of who you are. So be yourself so that you find somebody in your life that loves and appreciates you for who you are, right? So give yourself that opportunity. Love is the language of the universe and the greatest creative force. Balance your sexuality and intelligence and spiritual strength, and rule wisely over your emotions. Bring love to all you do and claim your self-worth by nurturing your own needs first. So this is about you putting you first again. I feel like you've been kind of, based on these cards, feeling a little trapped, a little not quite able to be who you are. And then you said, I've had enough of that. We're going to pull the sword out of the stone, and I'm moving forward and I'm reclaiming my power. So we have protection. So you are protected. by Spirit, sensitivity. This has a deer in it, and I just want to point out in this particular one, there is the deer-like energy that comes with this. Instead of a lion, this Queen of Wands doesn't come with a cat; she comes with a deer, right? And so it is by being authentically who you are and willing to allow yourself to show yourself, not by roaring, but by being quietly who you are. In that quietness, there's strength, right? It's like I don't have to demand that you appreciate me, and I don't have to demand your attention. I command it simply by being who I am, because who I am is attractive energy like the sun, and you will pull and draw to you what it is that you need through the sensitivity of and the softness, the energy of softness. And then we have achievement. So now here we have a cat showing up, a little panther in the night. So you have total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what life has been lacking. I almost feel like that's you. Be willing to invest in yourself, whatever that means. Health-wise, doing something that you enjoy, reconnecting with friends, stretching and growing, expanding out into different directions, taking that leap of faith and moving. I feel like you need to totally submerge yourself into yourself and be willing to be who you are. I see that, and it sounds like an owl, right? Who you are, and allow yourself to attract in the energy and find the balance. And then we have seeing both sides, and this would be the justice, right? Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. So it's the hammerhead shark. So is there something that you've been pushing really hard on and it wasn't working? Try the softer approach. Take a step back, try something different, right? It says find new ways of solving problems. So if the hammer's not working, try a softer, gentler approach. If you've been doing soft and gentle, maybe it's time to bring out the hammer. Only you will know the answer to that. Okay, one last little bit of advice here from Spirit. So let me know what's going on here. Are you using the hammer or are you using the feather? Which one is it? Oh, you have the rose. You are divinely loved and protected with grace. You are protected. So, and the rose, remember, it's beautiful, but it has thorns. Like everything, that's protection. And so don't forget to protect yourself. Be aware of what's going on around you. It looks like the next couple of weeks, it's about focusing on yourself to figure out how to unravel a situation that brings in the justice and allows you to let your own light shine forward. So that's great. All right, Leo, you guys take really good care. I will see you back here in 2 weeks for your personal video, but every week there are other videos that are coming out, and if you would like to be a channel ambassador, be sure to check out the video. I don't know if I talked about the channel ambassador. So the channel ambassador program, I am looking for 24 beams of light to come and watch my videos, 3 videos a week, comment, like, and you will be part of the team where we do, we gather once a month and we'll do Q&A, we'll talk, we'll do whatever it is you guys want to do. It's your hour and a half to build community and get some answers. And then once every quarter, I will do a special personal video for you and I will send it to you in a mini reading. So if this is something that you're interested in, send me an email. It is still moondirected@gmail.com. I haven't changed the email yet. So I would look forward to including you in the beam of light. And you guys take great care, and I will see you soon.